excited. Congratulations, New York Liberty, for winning your first WNBA title. You made us proud, and we're going to make you proud. We're going to give you a ticker tape parade, 10 a.m. on Thursday morning. And then after that, we're going to have an amazing ceremony right here at City Hall to say thank you to our heroes. Congratulations, New York Liberty WNBA champions.
As I see the confetti come down in the house that you built and the tears that are welling up in your eyes, Spoon, what are you feeling right now?
It's kind of hard for me to find my words because this is so special, not only to me, but to my teammates, to the entire city of New York. It means so much because this team has been on the grind for so many years. We've had an opportunity and just haven't followed, it hasn't happened for us. But to see how hard these young ladies have worked, how much they believed, and how they fought for us too as those who played in the uniform before them and respected everything that we brought. It means so much to each and every one of us because they involved us, they cared for us, they never forgot about us, and they kept grinding for all of us. And then to come away with this win tonight the way that they did, grinding like New York City grinds, never giving up, never giving in, it has so much meaning to me right now. It's just unbelievable. I can't even find my words, really.
What up, What up, Jenny Jones? What up, what up?
What up, Shawty? Can you see it?
Hey!
Can you see it?
I see it.
Okay.
Whatever Wednesday, man. Shout out to the New York Liberty, man. Shout out to the New York Liberty WNBA champions. I'm going to give them their flowers today since it is a whatever Wednesday. And I'm going to give them their flowers because the Knicks ain't won shit. You know? The Liberty won before the it's been 28 years, man, for the New York Liberty. And I know that was Monday night, but I'm giving them flowers today because they're having their parade tomorrow. So Mayor Adams, despite all of the investigations and scandals, he still got time to have a parade.
Okay.
Up there in New York to hang out with the Liberty. So congrats to Jonquel Jones, the Bahamian beast. Everybody in the Bahamas just loves Jonquel. And they will be having a parade over there as well. But big things going on in the 305 tonight.
What, Jeff? What? You know,
Yeah.
I want to hear you say it.
Yeah, it's on and popping, man. Congrats, Pat Riley. The court will be officially named after Pat Riley. Yeah.
Are they calling it the Godfather Court?
No, it's not going to be called the Godfather Court. Pat Riley Court at the Kaseya Center.
Yes.
And you know, and we got that great interview we did with Tony Fiorentino a couple of days ago.
Yes, we do.
And that's up on YouTube and on social media, so make sure you check that out. Great insight coming from Tony Fiorentino, and looking forward to the Pat Riley events tonight. Pat Riley has done so much for South Florida and so much for the Miami Heat. It is fitting that they honor him tonight as the NBA season opens. Your Miami Heat taking on the Orlando Magic tonight. And officially at halftime, Jenny Jones, they're going to have that ceremony and they will rename the court the Pat Riley Court.
Yes.
Good stuff. And you know, I couldn't think of a better guy, a more deserving guy, because like Coach Fiorentino said the other day, The minute Pat Riley got here, he made us legit.
For sure.
Yeah, he made us legit. The Miami Heat used to get their ass whooped every year. Every year we were irrelevant. This was way before you even got to South Florida. But Miami lifers, people who lived here their entire lives, remember the 50-loss, 60-loss seasons. And Pat Riley came here one day in the mid-'90s and changed it all.
There's this image in my mind about the symbolic parade.
First ever championship parade.
I want to be part of a team that simply wants to try to achieve that objective someday.
I use the acronym Martin, Most Admired, Respected Team in the NBA. That's what I want, a team that both of us could feel that was respected not only locally, but nationally, that mattered and counted, to the community. Even when you didn't win, because there's all different levels of winning. There's winning the championship, which is very hard, but there's another level of getting to the finals. You celebrate that. There's something about getting to the quarterfinals. You celebrate that. Even making the playoffs.
They will advance.
But what you're telling your fan base is that we respect you enough to be competitive every year.
I think you're going to take great pride in watching us play.
Mickey has always invested the resources that we needed to be able to acquire the players. We became globally respected with our culture.
Hello, Miami. Remember this? I'm going to bring a championship to Miami, I promise.
We're proud to be part of something that's significant in sports.
Inspirational. I just put in the chat that me and you, that's what we get toward that Martin status.
Oh, we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Towards.
Greatness personified. Greatness personified. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Big thanks to Magic City for the definite generous donation the other day. And as you see at the bottom, we're scrolling that you can support the show whenever you want to. You want to send 50 cents, send it. $1, $2, you know what I'm saying?
I got 5 on it.
You got 5 on it?
So got 5 on it.
Now, we appreciate the ducats, man. Appreciate all of that. Today we will have DENIKA CAROTHERS. Or Carothers.
Carruthers.
Yeah, Carothers. She'll be coming in. And we're going to talk relationship talk. Heavy. I ain't trying to. Yeah, you trying to fall in love, Jenny?
You're twice bitten. So what is it? Is it twice bitten, something shy? I can't remember.
Yeah, once bitten, twice shy. I've been married twice.
So does that make you double shy or what is it? I don't know.
I'm selfish now. I'm all about me. I love me some me.
Well, were you always selfish? Is that why 2 times in?
I mean,
I'm just asking. Don't get offended.
No, it's all good. Today is going to be like being on the couch.
Oh my goodness, I'm ready.
Yeah, because DENIKA's going to come. She's going to bring it.
Because did you see? I got the red background. I got Paris on my dress, the city of love. It's got a heart on my dress. I'm ready, Jeff. I'm ready. What? Don't come for me today, Jeff. It's all about the love. Don't come from me.
I'm being a hater, man. I'm being a hater. Being a hater. I ain't trying to fall in love. I got my mind. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Can't you have your mind on both? Or are you not able to choose at the same time?
I'm good. I'm good. I don't need those problems. That's all I'm saying.
We could all use some of those problems.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't trying to be on Channel 7 News. I like it my way. You know what I'm saying? Magic City, good morning to you, sir.
City, donating to the cause.
Magic City been down with the Jeff Fox show, Jenny Jones, for 10 years. Like for a long time, since the ESPN radio days at 790. So we appreciate you, bro. Thank you for your donation. Thank you so much. But back to you, Jenny Jones. The Miami Heat open up tonight, and nobody's even thinking about the Orlando Magic.
We're not checking for them.
Yeah. It's all about Pat Riley tonight.
It's all about Pat Riley. It's all about the Godfather.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Pat's getting up there. And I love it if this team can win one more championship. But I don't know, man. The way the Boston Celtics looked last night, man, like, God damn. I don't know if you saw it, but.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was at the man I told you has his hand on my back again. I was like,
Boston like 29 3-pointers. Blew out the New York Knicks.
Wow.
And then after the game, Josh Hart was like, shit, I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life.
And those guys, what were they? Did they do anything different that you saw on the perimeter to get those open looks?
I don't know. NBA needs a drug test all of them, I'll tell you that right now, because that was, I ain't never seen nothing like that before, man. So, I mean, like I said, you got to give them credit, man. They're already an explosive team. And obviously there was energy in the arena today with that, was contagious. I mean, and they played extremely well. Like I said, we'll look at it. We'll learn from it. Look at some of the defensive missteps that we had that led to their shots. But the game one, we have 82 other ones. We're not going over it.
Yeah, whatever. Josh Hart.
Did he say somebody on some PED, some drugs? What must be going on?
Drug test the Boston Celtics. I didn't know you could take performance-enhancing drugs to enhance your marksmanship. Because the Celtics were busting threes from everywhere.
Man,
they got to the end of the game, right? They needed one more three-pointer. There was like 5 minutes left in the game. They needed one more three-pointer to make the all-time record. They couldn't hit it for shit.
Well, I'm not losing no sleep over it. For real.
Yeah. But, as you saw, the New York Knicks, they'll be better. It's just one of those nights. Celtics got their rings last night. And
the banner goes up. And, yeah, we're not checking for none of that. We're not giving them no more love.
Well, I mean, they're the champs, so we got to give them a little bit of love. That's all the love y'all gonna get. That's all the love y'all gonna get. We hate the Celtics down here in Miami. We hate the Celtics. You don't come to Dade County and celebrate no championship. Why don't you go to Boston, huh? Why you gotta come down here?
This is where everybody wants to be.
I only showed the video because y'all won the championship. but you suck. Boston sucks. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat.
Well,
we be about right.
Love in relationships today, but no more love for Boston Celtics, okay?
No more love for the Celtics.
No more love for the Boston Celtics.
When you win the championship, as you saw, we had to show love to the New York Liberty, and we showed love to the Celtics. They both won, but that's about it.
That's it.
Tommy Green called me last night from Remix Media.
Are you going to put the private stuff out in public again? Or you got something good?
Yeah. He's on. We boys, Tommy called me last night, and he said something very, 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 very relevant.
Okay.
And I thought about it because I was like, remember that line I said, the Miami Heat were nothing but Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo.
YMCA guys. Yeah, I remember. I had to call you out.
Don't call me out because I'm rolling with the Heat. I think the Miami Heat are going to surprise a lot of mofos this year. Lots of them. They're going to surprise a lot of you ninjas out there who thinking, Philly with Embiid out already. The Knicks who got their asses busted last night by Boston. Or the Celtics who think they're going to get all those wide open looks against the Miami Heat. Not so fast, my friend.
As like Spo said, we ain't scared.
We ain't scared of nobody. Nobody. So talk your shit, Miami Heat. Let's get it. Start tonight at the Kaseya Center, honoring Pat Riley. Then they go out there and they will whoop the Orlando Magic. I think the Miami Heat only need to finish top 6 in the Eastern Conference, and they'll make it do what it do. Yeah.
Okay, but that's what we do. Sometimes we do it to ourselves. We take the hard way. We take the hard way. But you just gotta go get it. You chase it, you want it, go get it and go grab it. How to get it? Just go grab it.
Nobody knows who they are. That's just how it is.
I'm not sure either, but I'm riding with Spo.
They always have these guys that nobody knows, from Keith Askins to Drew Smith. Who is Drew Smith? You'll find out.
Okay.
You'll find out. The Miami Heat of these guys. We were there at Media Days. They got these hungry guys. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. You gotta be hungry. Yeah.
You got to be hungry. And that was one of the things that, like we were talking about with Kenny, is that what is Bronny Jr.'s motivation? Is he hungry to try to prove he can be his dad or close to his dad? They got money. You don't need the money. I'm just asking a question. I'm not raining on Bronny's parade. I'm just saying, what's his motivation?
Will you stop getting offended by every emotion that I make? I
gotta be proactive. I gotta be ready to pounce if you don't come correct.
I'm reacting to a text. Reacting to Magic City Enterprises. Are you kidding me?
What?
He says the Miami Heat will win 50 games. 50. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that optimistic, but from your lips to God's ears.
Well, I like Magic City. So I'm gonna ride with Magic City too.
Yeah, he says if Jimmy's plays at least 70 games.
Okay. Well, he did come out and say he's gonna put forth that effort to play more and be more available, and that's what we need. That's what we want.
That's what he needs. Because Pat Riley's about to put foot to ass. That's what it was.
Okay.
Like, don't you go opening your mouth and you're not playing.
Wait a minute. You know what he gonna say now? He gonna say, whose name is on that court? Whose name is on that court?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey, we're gonna take a quick break. We're coming back with our special guest because it is a Whatever Wednesday.
Whatever, Jeff. Whatever.
I have a female co-host, and you know the ladies love and lovey-dovey and romance and all that other bullshit.
Wait a minute. Can I say it again? Do you see my background?
Yeah.
Do you see my dress? It has Paris, the city of love. I got a heart on my dress.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Stop it. I'm ready, Jeff.
I know you are.
all need love. We all need love.
We all need love. Somebody's out there to love us.
Can I tell you one more other thing? One more other thing.
Yes.
My name on my Facebook page is Jenny J. Love Jones. You want to know why?
Why is it called Jenny J. Love Jones?
Because when I was first starting out in the industry, I wanted to always do a love relationship show. So dreams do come true. Dreams do come true.
Yeah.
We talking love and relationships today.
No doubt.
It's in the house.
DENIKA CAROTHERS when we come back on the Jeff Fox Show.
Spend the night with me. I'll take you to ecstasy.
Men, let's face it, as we get older, our bodies change. The largest percentage of men over the age of 40 suffer from some type of erectile dysfunction. ED. Guys, don't let Ed creep into your bed. Discover bedroom therapy today. Not just a bunch of pills to take, but a natural way to regain stamina and put the spark back in your love life. Bedroom therapy can make the difference. Now at bedroomtherapy.com. Bedroomtherapy.com. And yes, ladies, we thought of you too. We offer the Honey Pack, a safe, natural way for you to decrease hot flashes and increase your libido. Bedroom therapy for men and women. Bedroom Therapy. Buy today at Bedroom Therapy. Log on today for special offers and discounts. That's Bedroom Therapy. BedroomTherapy.com. BedroomTherapy.com. Bedroom Therapy. Made for him. Thinking of her. To order, place your order now at BedroomTherapy.com.
They tie it up with only seconds left. Quick inbound across half court. This is to win. It's up. It's
I gotta say, you know, I have done a lot of rallies, so I don't usually get nervous. But I was feeling some kind of way following Eminem. Now I notice my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on my sweater already, mom's spaghetti. I'm nervous, but on the surface I look calm and ready to drop bombs, but I keep on forgetting. Dun, 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 dun. I thought Eminem was going to be performing. I was going to jump out. Love me some Eminem.
Rocky with the good hair.
That's our forever president. That's our forever president.
Rocky with the good hair. That's one cool mofo, man.
For real.
Dude just got it. I don't know what it is, but women love Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Right?
He just cool like that though. We like this. He's smart. He's good looking. He just, he got that, he got that swag. He just got it.
Yeah. Al Green.
And he can get it. Not from me though. He ain't getting it from Michelle though. Sorry. I ain't trying to roll up there and have Michelle might want to decide to go low instead of going high on me.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a quick fight.
Whatever. You don't know. I got some skills, but I wouldn't even try to throw no punches at Michelle. I wouldn't. That would
You
just like
throw kisses at Michelle. I mean, Barack is cool though.
I ain't throwing no kisses either, but you know.
You just said you love him.
I said I love her, but I ain't throwing no kisses at a female. You know, I like the men. I
got you. I got you. Well, we're waiting on our guest who will be joining us momentarily. We're going to get some questions in. If you have some love questions, some issues with the opposite sex, like some of us do, every time you go out on a date and you think you're going to get the cookie and don't even get a good night kiss. Nothing. So we're gonna fix that. You know, we're gonna give you some love. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you some. I'm gonna officially open up my old school black book.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some people out there that have no game.
Oh, and you're trying to say you do?
Oh, I got a lot of game. I'm just cool. You know what I'm saying, Jenny Jones?
What you saying, Bill?
Some people just don't have it. And that's why we're going to hopefully get DENIKA on in a minute. But while we wait on her, let's talk about the events of last night again. Because opening night in the NBA, and some people, this next person I'm about to show you calls himself Dr. Love, or the Love Doctor, when he was on the Steve Harvey show. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. Here's his cool strut and his cool walk as he walked into the arena last night. And that's how you strut. That's how you strut. That's how you strut. That's how we walking up into the Kaseya Center. When Remix Sports Media walks up in the house. That's how you walk. That wasn't actually last night. That was during the playoffs. But that's how you walk in. NBA, man, is back. It's official. Everybody thinks they go into the finals. Looking forward to it, man. Good morning to DJ Chuck. One of the best in the world, DJ Chuck. Good morning to you. Says good morning.
Good morning, DJ.
DJ Chuck is the man. He says, how do you feel about the Kansas City Chiefs trading for D-Hop? I don't think Jenny Jones is happy about that. I know she ain't. And
you know, two things I don't want to talk today and ruin my moods because I'm in a love mood today.
We're an interactive show.
I don't want to talk about Kansas City Chiefs, but go ahead because we all about our listeners. We are all about our listeners. So go ahead.
I hate the Chiefs. Don't you?
I'm kind of hating them right now too. Once they get that one loss under their belt, then I'll be okay. But for right now, all I know is they stole one from my Atlanta Falcons, so I'm a little salty. Just a little salty.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, man. Used to get DeAndre Hopkins. Absolutely not fair. I'm not happy about it. Not at all. Not at all. Not happy about it at all.
Anything good that they're doing, I'm not happy. But like I said, I just need for them to get one loss, and then I'll be okay.
You know they play this weekend, right?
Who?
The Raiders.
Oh, well, we know that's not going to happen this weekend then. Wait a minute. Did you try to give me a finger?
I almost did. Okay. I'm sorry. That was a
family show.
No, that was a reflex action, man. I'm embarrassed. Sorry about that.
You should be. You should be.
Oh shit!
I'm your co-host. Don't ever.
No, come on, Jenny Jones. I gave you half of my winnings from the hard
Half?
rock.
Half? I didn't see
No,
half.
no, 25%. 25%. But that's that bullshit though for the Chiefs to get DeAndre Hopkins, and guess for what? A 5th round pick.
Wow.
The rich get richer. Not fair, man.
But that's how they do. They don't be spending their own money. That's how they keep the money in their pocket.
It sucks, man. Sucks for and the rest of us just hoping somebody beats them. And like you said, Jenny Jones, the refs are always on their side.
Okay.
You get all the calls.
12th man.
I think Patrick Mahomes has like 6 touchdowns all year. Lamar Jackson threw 5 Monday night.
Okay. Jackson, MVP.
All of that. He's all of that.
He is all of that.
Until the playoffs come around, you're going to have to prove it, bro.
Well, put up or shut time. That's what the playoffs are about. Put up or shut up.
I am impressed with the Ravens. I am impressed. I think right now they look unbeatable. Baltimore Ravens, they're whooping everybody's ass. Okay. I don't know how the Raiders beat them in week 2. I don't know how that happened, but that's the game of football.
But any given Sunday, you can have an off game, and then somebody gonna sneak up on you. Even though I'm not giving that Sunday to your Raiders against the Chiefs. Yeah, not.
Yeah. We're not gonna beat no damn Chiefs, man. We don't. I hate the Chiefs though. I hate them.
Somebody has to do it, because I'm also be rooting for my Dolphins. So I need for the 1972 team to be able to drink their champagne again this year. So
yeah, somebody gonna do it. You heard that bullshit that Tua said yesterday.
Oh my goodness! How about choose your words? Choose better words, Tua.
Yeah, like what did he say? To the death of me?
To the death of him.
Yeah, I know about
that. My coworker Josh Moses, the Mose Knows, was saying that that's part of the culture, part of his his culture. What is he? Is he Samoan? Yes.
Yeah.
Like that's part of their culture. But yeah, culture wasn't coming across. We were getting rebellious to him, and it's like, we need you on the field, bro. That's what you got to do. We need you on the field. Wear the helmet.
I don't want to see that.
What, you don't want to see the helmet?
No, I don't want to see him like get his eggs scrambled again on the field.
I mean, yeah, we don't either. That's why I said just wear the helmet. I mean, the doctors, you talk to your doctors, you talk to your family, you want to play, then do what you need to do that's going to extend your playing time and your health.
They are some big ass ugly helmets. They look like Gazoo from the Flintstones. I don't know if you remember the Flintstones.
I remember the Flintstones.
The Gazoo, the alien that used to pop up in the air. They look like Gazoo, the great Gazoo. That's what they look like. But if it's going to keep your head on, right?
Okay.
Wear that shit, man. Like, what are you doing?
Do it. Yeah. I'm like I said, yeah, that was, I'm usually kind of riding with Tua, but I wasn't riding with, I don't want to wear the helmet. It's my choice. Okay. We know it's your choice, just like it's your choice to come back and play football. But it's also, do you want to come back and be healthy? Well, first of all, play smarter. And then we wouldn't have to be having this conversation, because don't run headfirst into the defense. Don't run headfirst into the defense.
Right.
So we need for you to play smarter. If you're not going to wear the helmet, then play smarter.
Slide,
slippity slide, and forget about your troubles in your 9 to 5. What? What? You weren't ready, Jeff.
I know who Lakeside is, man. I know my old school. Excuse you. He's scheduled to be back this weekend.
Yeah.
Open
Is
Cardinals.
it this weekend or is it next weekend? I'm confused. I get my weeks commits. I get my weeks
Game for
confused.
the Dolphins anyway.
Huh?
Against the Cardinals. He's supposed to be back.
So yeah, because what are we? Today is
I do believe it's a Sunday game.
You're probably right, because I think I remember saying 10:27. You know, working nights sometimes it messes up your days.
Yeah.
But like I said, man got his hand on my back.
Yeah, I see that. And it's going down, man. I don't know if they can beat the Cardinals. And it's not that the Cardinals are a juggernaut. It's just that the Dolphins are kind of, and I want them to win so bad, man, because the fans down here deserve it. Thank God it's basketball season.
So we can have a little bit of a distraction.
DJ Chuck said Tua looked confused during that press conference. I mean, you got your bell rung. Nobody home. It happens. It happens, man. We are still waiting on our guest, and we will attempt to get her in because I don't know what happened. She's in Houston, so we'll have to figure that out. Gonna take another break and come back here on the Jeff Fox Show as we talk injuries. We talk LeBron making history. And you know what else got hurt? Jenny Jones?
Who?
Deshaun Watson, the Cleveland Browns quarterback, who's been robbed of that franchise ever since he came over from the Texans and getting paid. And then he's on
Getting
Sunday.
the bag and stinking it up. He got the bag and stinking it up.
Yeah, he's been bad.
He's been bad. I mean, he was so bad that the fans were cheering when he got hurt. That's how bad he was.
That wasn't cool.
I mean, no, it's not cool, but I'm just letting you know how bad he was in case you needed to know a comparison,
Yeah, because we love the kids. We love the kids, we love the ladies. We don't support people, that do the R. Kelly thing. We don't support them.
We do not.
But Deshaun, it was an ugly incident. Some fans, maybe not a lot of them, because I didn't notice a lot of them cheering. And then there's this false video going around social media that they created with people yelling, "You deserve it! You deserve it!" Like,
what is some AI? It's some AI generated.
Yeah, probably AI generated because that's tough. His teammate Jameis Winston had a lot to say about it.
The way I was raised, I was taught to love no matter the circumstances, especially for people who do right by you. I'm grateful that I had a chance to serve the son, but I am very upset with the reaction to a man that has had the world against him for the past 4 years, and he put his body and life on the line for this city every single day, regardless of your perception, regardless of what you thought should happen with him. He committed every single day that I've been here to be the best that he can be for this team. And I know I come from the deep South, Birmingham, Alabama, Belsham, Alabama. So I know the standard that hungry fans want. But the way I was raised, I will never pull on a man when he's down. But I will be the person to lift him up. And that, all of us have unique experiences. All of us have circumstances, conditions, and facts that we face every single day. And I pride myself in being a man of increase and being a man that wants the best out of everybody. I tell myself every morning, what I want for myself, I want for everyone. And I do not want the treatment that Deshaun Watson has received from these passionate fans. I know you love this game. When I first got here, I knew these were some amazing fans. But Deshaun was treated badly. And now he has to overcome another obstacle. So I'm going to support him. I'm going to lift him up. And I'm going to be there for him. Because I see the way he fights. I see the way that he works. And I know who he is as a person and as an NFL quarterback. And that's all I have to say to address him. I'm sending up my prayers. I already prayed for his leg. And I will continue.
Wow. Wow. Jameis Winston.
He went in, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, again, depends on what side of the fence you stand on. There's a right way and a wrong way to love somebody, like Keith Sweat said. I don't know if Deshaun was doing it the right way when he got in trouble. I mean, with all those women coming out, but that's one thing. You know, they fined him. He paid his punishment. But, you know, we're in the era of the Me Too movement, and it is what it is, as we've seen with the current Puff Daddy situation.
Yeah.
People are not going to let it go.
They're not.
So what would help Deshaun Watson is if you go out there on the football field and you win some games.
Well, Sean, that you are dedicated, that your mind is right, that it's in the game, and you ready to, win some games. Well, and let's start with a game. Can we start with a game? Let's, do something. Just do something.
I mean, he's been stinking it up, to be honest. He's throwing like 125 yards a game. It's been bad. It's been bad. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
When Deshaun Watson was in Houston, he was balling out.
Balling out. That's why he got the big bag.
Sorry, Deshaun. You can't have it both ways.
Well, he got the money, so I guess he is having it both ways.
Oh, shit. Rodney says, Pastor Winston. I mean, Jameis Winston did sound like he was preaching, bro.
He was.
He did sound like he was preaching.
And he was going all in for him on and off the field. Like, I could see going in for him on the field just because we've seen what he can do. Not what he's doing now, but what he can do. But off the field, I don't know. I don't know if I would have went that hard. He went hard. He went in hard.
Good morning to Janae Tate from High Low News. Good morning, Janae. She said Jameis sounded like a runaway slave.
The way I was raised, I was taught to love no matter the circumstances, especially for people who do right by you. I'm grateful that I had a chance to serve Deshaun, but I am very upset with the reaction to a man that has had the world against him for the past 4 years, and he put his body and life on the line for this city every single day, regardless of your perception, regardless of what you thought should happen with him. He committed every single day that I've been here to be the best that he can be for this team. And I know I come from the deep South, Birmingham, Alabama, Belsham, Alabama. So I know the standard that hungry fans want. But the way I was raised, I will never pull on a man when he's down. But
Damn! I hear you, James. Pastor. I'll pull on a man when he's down.
Okay. Well, I ain't trying to knock him. I'm not trying to knock him because he got hurt. You don't want anybody to get hurt, but he has been sticking it up a lot lately.
Yeah. Once again, we'll be joined momentarily by DENIKA CAROTHERS, and I know that she's trying to get in Jenny Jones, but we got connection issues once again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the same problem we had with Tony the other day. I don't know what it is when it comes
Maybe it's you, but I need for you to help her and fix it.
It is not me. Why you accusing me? Why you accusing me? Why I gotta be awful?
You look guilty.
Nah, man, I look good. That's what you meant to say.
Well. What does that shirt say? What does your shirt say? I know you got your red on. We ready for our love,
man. It says good vibes. Good vibes.
Okay. All right.
Good vibes is what I bring, and good vibes is what our next guest is going to bring. Because Jenny Jones, you told me to fix it, and you know what? I fix it, goddammit. I fix it because that's what I do. That's what I do.
I'll tell you, like my grandmother used to say, don't make me have to wash your mouth out with some soap.
Yeah, I know. My mom used to tell me the same thing.
Okay, then. Check yourself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Good morning, DENIKA.
Hey!
Yeah!
Denika's in the house.
Hey, I'm so sorry. Listen, we could blame it on the being seasoned, we could blame it on the technology, or we could blame it on the political climate.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Jeff. My apologies for being in Central Standard Time instead of Eastern Standard Time.
Well,
I told her.
That could be part my fault. I'll take the blame, but he didn't tell me where you were, so I didn't know where you were located, or I would have.
It's okay, baby. We connect to solutions over here, not problems. We say sorry when we need to, forgive me when we need to, and let's get this show started.
Let's get the love party started.
Yes.
And I am going to take everybody. We're going to go to the basics. So, Miss DENIKA, love expert, let's define what love is, and let's define what a relationship is. So just in case some people have some confusion, because I've got a story about a guy that told me that, I just want to have sex, but we can go out to dinner and we can have, movies, so you feel like you're getting the girlfriend experience. So let's start with some basics, because there's some confused men out there.
Well, let's talk about love. Love is the highest vibration of connection. It's the highest expression of how two people can come together, right? And a lot of people feel like love is a feeling, but love is really not a feeling. Love is an energy. We either choose to bring it or we choose to leave it. And however we choose to experience love is how we're going to feel it, right? So a feeling can come with love, but love is definitely not a feeling. I like to say that love is a choice. And I think it's really important for people to understand that the paradigm that we exist in has two energies that are prevalent, love and fear. And you can either choose love and you can experience the greatest expression of what this life can be, or you can choose fear and you can continue to be in misery, disconnection. We see a lot of that in the world today. There's a song that says, what the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Oh.
It's the only thing that there's just too little of. And then Tina Turner said, what's love got to do with it? And I feel like love has everything. Jenny's like, sway.
Hey, you got those pipes too. She got the advice and the pipes. Did you see that line right there, Jeff? Give me a bump.
No
advice, pipes.
She got the pipes. She got the right pipes. Let's do it.
But if we would choose love in our lives, we would have a completely different experience in our relationships and in the way that we show up in the world. And then relationships are the foundation of who we all are. And unfortunately, Jenny and Jeff, we're not taught how to do powerful, amazing, productive, connected relationships. What we learn about relationships is what we see in our childhood. And whatever we see and whatever we're influenced by becomes our relationship blueprint. So I always know what somebody has dealt with in their childhood based on what they're experiencing in their relationships as adults.
Wow. That's deep. So I can't wait, but I need to be on the personal couch because I can't be all up on Front Street. I can't be all up on Front Street in the show, you know. Um,
Well, you just said the men were confused. Like
they are.
you guys have issues. Like women do have issues, and I know you're not here to referee a fight, but it depends on what side of the fence you stand on. I just choose to avoid all of it. Remember our last conversation, Denika? I'm still in that same space. I am not effing with it.
But
You know what I'm saying?
if we're being real, we all have issues. We all have some kind of baggages because we've lived life.
Absolutely.
We've lived life, so we all have baggages. But are you going to carry it, or where are you going to put it? And deal with it so that you can be the best person that you can be for yourself and for your partner.
Absolutely. And I didn't introduce myself properly. My name is Denika Carruthers, and I talk shit. Shame, hurt, insecurities, and triggers, right?
Oh.
It's an acronym that I have coined and trademarked, so don't use it or I'm coming after you. But if you have shit that you need to release, call me if you need someone to talk to. But, Jenny, like you said, we all have shit. Some people like to call it poop. I prefer to call it shit because I'm just going to keep it real. And we shit every day. And it doesn't matter how much you shit today. If you eat tomorrow, if you take things in, you're going to shit tomorrow, hopefully. Because if you don't, then you're constipated. And that's a whole other conversation that we need to have. Right? But the thing is, it's like, a lot of people are ashamed of shit. They're ashamed of things that are a natural part of how we experience life. My love and I were talking the other day, and I was saying, why were we conditioned to feel like farting is wrong? When you hold a fart, it doesn't feel very good. And he was saying, because it stinks. And what I like to say is, everybody's shit stinks. Your shit stinks, my shit stinks, their shit stinks, right? But it's a natural byproduct of the body releasing what we take in that the body cannot use or doesn't want to use, right? And so, when Jeff was saying women have issues, Jenny's saying men have issues, that's the challenge. We will never come together as long as we are continuing to judge and criticize what the other person is bringing. If we come to the table with love, then we come to the table with an intention to connect. And with connection comes a desire to understand each other. Yes. I was on a walk a few months ago, and I'd be talking to Spirit the same way I'm talking to y'all. And I was just, talking to Spirit about love. And I was asking Spirit, how do we show up powerfully in love and relationships? What is the highest expression of love? And Spirit said to me, the highest expression of love is acceptance. And I said, okay, but there's some people who accept things, but their expression of love still isn't good. So I said, so what is required? What do we need to bring to the table for love to completely thrive and be the best? And Spirit said acceptance and allowance. So I can accept that you crazy, Jenny, and I can love you. Not just Jenny, Chad, she crazy. But if I'm talking to Jeff about how crazy you are, I'm really not allowing you to show up in the highest expression of who you are. And our relationships teach us. They come to teach us and test us. But my relationship with you is always a reflection of me, because I'm only going to attract to myself who I am, not what I want.
That's deep.
That's deep. And that might be scary about myself then, if I'm only attracting what it is that I am. But I try to give grace, and that's what I want in return, because I think that's what relationships need is grace, trust, because I know as a female, I feel like I need that security. I need that security. And I think that's kind of what we all are looking for, that security, somebody that, if we got a fart, that we don't feel so bad about it. I mean, in the initial stages of a relationship when everything's all good and brand new, yeah, you don't want to fart in front of somebody, but in reality, you're going to fart sometimes. So it's being able to accept somebody, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And especially the older you get, because child, sometimes I just be walking and the farts just be coming out and ain't nobody trying to fart and it's just coming out, right? But you said something, Jenny, and let's talk from a love space, right? You said, I'm looking for security. Well, when you give somebody else the power to make you feel secure, you also give them the power to make you feel insecure. And we look for so many things outside of us that we should be cultivating and creating within ourselves. And the truth is, nobody can ever make you feel secure inside, really feel insecure. And whenever you say you're looking for security outside of yourself, it is always a reflection that there is insecurity happening.
I want to say something. I want to say something, ladies. And this is on behalf of the fellas, because there are a lot of women out there. There are a lot of you women out there that don't know how much men need sex. Yes, sex. It is a very important part of love. And a lot of times I have dated, well, I don't want to put my business out there like that, but some fellas.
Why not?
Well, you already know what I done went through, but I had a female tell me I was broken one time. Like, and I ain't broken. I know what the fuck she was talking about. But it's whatever it is. But some women do not understand a man's need for sex. And they think that's all we want. They don't realize that sex is a part of it. If you love me, give me my cookies on time.
Oh my. See what I have to deal with.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing, right? And I wrote something down. I said, when we're always looking for what's wrong, we'll never connect in a space of love. We'll always be divided. As long as we're looking to debate and look for what's wrong, we'll always be divided rather than united, right? And whenever we continue to say, we're so different from one another, we're really not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're really not. We can process things different. So let's look at a computer, right? So I have a Mac. I had a window. I had a what's it called? I don't even remember what it's called no more. I have a Mac now and forgot about the Windows, right? These operating systems are very different, but yet they're so much alike, right? And so when we look for the commonality of who we are, this is one of the problems in the world today. Everybody is looking at what's wrong and how we're different. When we look for the commonality, we can come together, right? Okay. And like you said, Jeff, yes, we all have needs. Yes, sex is extremely important. It's a high expression of connection, but sex should allow us to connect with each other. There are a lot of ways that people have sex, and we hear about P. Diddy right now and all this shit that's happening in the world, and there's a lot of sex talk that was happening, right? But there was no intimacy, there was no love, there was no connection, there was no safety, there was no security, right? So when we come together in that space of love, there has to be an intention for expression of love, because you can take on a whole lot of things energetically by having sex with the wrong person, by having sex in the wrong frame of mind. And we see that all the time. And so, you've often said, this person said that you were broken. We're all fragmented in different areas. We all have scars, but that doesn't mean that we cannot achieve wholeness at the end of the day. But if I'm going to continue to focus on the fact that I'm broken, I will never be whole. And if you are connecting with someone who is looking for your brokenness, identifying that, reiterating that to you all the time, that is somebody who you cannot experience wholeness with.
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling her,
Did you tell her that?
Yeah.
At what point in the game?
It's getting a little hot over in the Jeff Fox.
No. Because I don't know if she's watching and she was like, why are you talking about us on the show?
But she doesn't. listen, first of all, you're not calling her name. Second of all, it's your story. And that's the thing we need to move away from, right? Because me and you could have a situation, but I have an experience with that. And if I choose to tell my story of that, that has nothing to do with you. We have to give ourselves permission, or like Jenny said, we have to give ourselves the grace to achieve what we need to achieve for ourselves. But this is one of the problems with the world, and especially with us Black folk, right? We're so focused on what everybody else gonna say, gonna do, gonna think, that we cannot live in a space of freedom and liberation, because being free from something and being liberated are two completely different things. You can be free from something, but you can still be bound by it. Because you're no longer married to that person, you can still be bound energetically to that person because you keep holding on to all the negativity. Love that person and let them go. And that is what love allows us to do. Love allows us to accept and allow people to be who they are, but to also accept and allow that I don't need to deal with your shit if it is going to greatly affect me.
That's perfect. That is a great description. That is a great description of what I'm talking about. Because, DENIKA, you know my ex, you know the ex-wife. We're great friends. I mean, not great, but we're cool.
Right.
And I have 2 ex-wives, and I'm cool with both of them. But I ain't doing the shit no more. I ain't doing it no more. I'm not doing it. I'm being selfish. I don't feel like giving flowers to anybody. I don't feel like taking you to dinner and doing all of that. Like, you're gonna have to show me.
Okay, I got one for you. Go ahead. Since you don't want to do no dinners and no movies and no romance, but you want sex. I seen on the internet that they were talking about robots. So maybe you need you a robot. A robot, cook and clean, and then once they figure out how to do the sex thing, then you all good.
So Jeff, I'm not going to send you to a robot like Jenny, but I am going to say this to you. You said, I don't feel like giving this. I don't feel like giving that. I don't feel like giving the next thing.
Damn right.
Okay, so listen now. If you don't feel like giving, then you don't want to receive.
Oh,
I definitely want to receive.
No, sir.
Say it again, DENIKA.
When you give, it shall be given unto you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over shall men or women give it to your bosom, honey. So this is the thing. You cannot expect to reap a harvest where you are not planting a seed. Baby, you cannot expect to get a return where you do not want to make an investment. We're going to talk the truth up here today.
Today. Go ahead and hit that bump button because you need that.
It's not getting on you, right? Because this is the thing. There's a lot of people out there who will have sex with you. There's a lot of people you could pay for sex. You can you can manipulate for sex, but that's not connection, babe. And eventually you have to get to this place, especially at the place where we are in life, right? We seasoned folk on this panel today, right? We have to get to a place where we tell ourselves the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because if I'm not willing to be honest with myself, how the hell can I expect anybody else to be honest with me? It doesn't work that way, because what you give is what you get.
Yeah. But there are some women, and I'm being honest, and guys know what I'm talking about. They want you to pay the rent, pay the light, and do all this stuff, and do all this, run an obstacle course and go 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, and do all this stuff, and then you'll get the cookie. No. Give and you receive, like you just said moments ago. But it doesn't always go down like that. That's why a lot of guys have the attitude that we're not going to give you shit until you do for us.
So Jay and Jay, I want to ask you both a question, right? First question is, are either of you in a relationship right now?
No.
I'm in a friend type thing.
You in a situationship?
I'm in a situation.
Yeah. I'm in a situation.
It depends on what you call a situationship. It's more of we try to see if we can work it out type situationship. That's where I am.
Okay. So, all right. Jenny, let me write this down because I need to get back to this, right? Because you said it before. The second question is, Jenny, you go first. What is it that you want in a relationship? What are you looking for? What do you need? What do you require? What do you desire?
I just want a good man, somebody that can, share my ups, share my downs, somebody that I can laugh with, somebody that I can cry with. Um, Having been abused, that's why I said I'm looking for that safety, somebody that I feel like I can just breathe and relax into them and them relax into me, because that's the love and the safety that I feel like I'm offering to them. And yeah.
Okay. Thank
That
you.
was not the best explanation, but that's kind of where I am, and what I'm looking for, because I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna go out there and work, and and make sure that I can pay my own rent, that I can eat and do the stuff that I want to do. So I'm not the one that's saying, you got to buy me this purse, or you got to take me to this restaurant, or
Right.
I'm going to sit in the car like we've seen on social media with some of these women. Oh, he took me to Burger King or whatever. You know, if I ask you out on a date, I'm willing, I'll pay for it. I'm open, and I'm trying to meet you halfway. But like I said, that's it's challenging, but life is challenging because you're bringing together two different personalities.
I want to stop you. Because however you hold life, however you see life, is exactly how you'll experience it. You know the reason why so many people are challenged in life? Because they expect challenges. All they talk about is challenges. So it's not that you didn't give good explanation. You gave a great explanation. What I would encourage you to do is go a little bit deeper, right? Because this is the thing. At this stage of life where we're at, we can all take care of ourselves. I could buy my own Louis Vuitton purse if I want to. I could buy my own car if I want to. I could feed myself, right? So
Right.
I'm not looking for the things that I can do for myself from someone else.
Right.
Now, when Jeff talks about, I'm not looking to pay nobody's rent. I'm not looking to furnish nobody's closet, right? But he's talking about all the things that he does not want to do. And so what happens is whatever you focus on, you give permission to be in your experience. So Jeff, same question to you. What is it that you want, desire, require, or looking for in a relationship?
I will quickly tell you a story about a friend
Okay.
that I knew that passed away, and his widow and I were talking. Like, she was really broken up about it. But the unique situation that happened here was I started to fall for her, and I didn't think I could fall for anybody. She knows, she's watching right now, probably, but I kind of fell for her, and I was kind of surprised, right? And she said, "You know what? We're pouring into each other's cup." And that's what I liked. She was my homie, lover, friend. Well, I mean, that's the R. Kelly song, but that was the reference. That was me the way I would describe her. She's sexy as hell, funny as hell, and damn good looking. And I said, you know what? I could do this. And I didn't think that I wanted to do this anymore, but I could do this. The truth is, she ended up with another mutual friend, but I was happy for her. You know what I'm saying? And if I meet someone like that, who's willing to pour into my cup while I pour into their cup, then maybe we could talk. But until then, I ain't doing shit for you.
So this is the question. Do you believe that someone is out there for you?
Oh, yeah. But I ain't going to look. You have to come find me.
No, that's bullshit.
How is it bullshit?
Why would you even say that? Why would that be an option on the table for you? If this is hold on. If this is what you desire to experience, right? If you desire to go to Dubai, you've been hearing about all these beautiful things in Dubai. You desire to experience Dubai. Are you expecting Dubai to get on a plane and come to you?
Oh. But
I mean, if you put it that way. But I mean, I'm not doing the dating apps. I don't go to clubs looking for females. If I run into somebody in Publix or, I mean, it just kind of happened. So I think it's just going to happen when you find that somebody, and you just got to be smart enough to recognize it. But I ain't going through all that crazy shit of finding out to get disappointed, and all those dating apps and all that other crazy shit. Too many psychos out there.
But see, this is the thing, Jeff. You're focusing on being disappointed. You're focusing on the psychos. You're focusing on the bullshit. You're focusing on the less than, right? So you tell me all the things that you're not going to do. What are you prepared to do? What will you do?
Well,
I want to hear that. Speak up.
Again, if I got to be attracted to you, like I really got to be attracted to.
Okay, no, but tell me what you. Tell me. You already told me all the things what you ain't doing.
Right.
Tell me what you will do.
Well, I have an ex-girlfriend that used to call me, and don't make jokes about this. She used to call me Danielle Steele because I was such a romantic dude.
Okay.
That didn't get me nowhere. Being romantic. I'm the type of cat that will drop flowers on the floor, light all the candles, have the glasses out. I'm prepared to do that for the right woman. You can't do that for anybody. And like Rodney just said in the chat, you got to be willing to put in work on yourself. I think that's what he means.
Absolutely. And see, this is
I'm working on me. I love me. I love me some me. I love me more than I love anybody.
So how are you working on you, and what does your love for you look like?
Oh, why are you laughing?
Denika's taking you to school.
Making myself better, going to the gym, making sure the bank account looks good, making sure the credit is good, going to the dentist to work on the pearly whites and all of that. So,
Okay, so all of that you just told me, that's all external. How are you working on the internal? Because who you are on the inside is what is manifested on the outside. Who you are on the inside is what you will attract from the outside. So I heard a lot about the physical that you're doing, but what are you doing emotionally? What are you doing mentally?
I'm not the emotional guy no more.
See, you and I were supposed to talk a long time ago. Anyhow, I'm going to Jenny now because I'm about to send you a text message to your personal cell phone number. Jenny,
I'm doing all that emotional shit, man.
Yeah, but emotion is simply energy in motion. When we are emotional, it is how our energy is moving. We are energetic beings. We're spiritual beings. Spirit is energy. We're spiritual beings having a physical experience. But the thing is, the things that you can see are temporal. That's what the scripture says. The things that you cannot see are eternal. We need to be doing more work on, we need to be making more investment on the inner man, on the spirit man, on the soul aspect of who we are, than going and buying Louis Vuitton, going and buying Coach, going and buying Prada, all of these things to be seen. You listen to me. I went and bought me a Fendi pair of shades the other day, and when I put those on, I feel like a boss. They some damn good looking shades, but most of the time they spend in my car in the glove box because I'm not driving all the time. But I'm sitting with me every moment of every day. And so the inner work is most important, because them shades don't satisfy me. Them shades don't make me happy. Them shades don't give me peace. They make me look good. They make me look fly. I get comments on them all the time. But that's not doing nothing for the inside of me, right? So Jenny, as Jeff was talking, and as I'm, pouring into him, because I'm not schooling him, I'm pouring into him, right? I'm offering him something. I want to elevate him.
Yeah, because this feels eerily familiar, like the last time I saw you.
So now I go into Jenny. So Jenny, what were you getting, or what, any aha moments, any questions that you have, any feedback that you have based on that exchange Jeff and I just had?
I felt like Jeff is not willing to give unless he gets.
Damn right.
Okay,
I am
hold
willing.
on. Let me pause you. I want you giving me no feedback on Jeff. I want you giving me.
No, I thought that was the assignment. Okay, so
I'm sorry, babe. I wasn't clear. Did you get anything for yourself when I was talking to him? Are there any questions? Because you know, you're not in a relationship. You're not calling it a relationship, right? You said we're trying to do this. We're trying to do that. Let me tell you something about trying. And anybody who is a client of mine, who has been a client of mine, will tell you that we don't do the word trying over here. Because if you in the bathroom, Jenny, and I said, girl, Jenny, what you doing? You done been in there for an hour. You said, girl, I am here trying to shit. I already know ain't nothing happening in that bathroom. You having a hard time. There's a struggle going on in there. So I might need to offer you some X-Lax or something, right? Trying doesn't move the needle forward. We either do or we don't. There is no such thing as trying. Trying is like a clause in the contract that says this might not work out. Right? So we need to move trying out of our vocabulary. Nike have it. They have it on lock. Just do it. You either doing it or you ain't doing it. And that's the problem. You can't try to lose weight. If you tell me, girl, I'm trying to lose 100 pounds, I know that you ain't nothing happening. You still eating them potato chips. You got that chocolate stashed under your bed, right? We either set an intention, make a decision, and come through with the action. We got to be about it. Stop talking about it. Or it's nothing is happening. I say faith without works is a waste of time. Prayer without effort is a waste of time.
Or prayer without
hoping without doing something is a waste of time, right? So talk to me about you. Talk to me about your experience with relationships. Talk to me about where you are now, what you truly desire. Because we're not created to be alone, and none of us desires to be alone. We all crave love and connection.
I think a part of my problem, and I do try to I try to self-reflect, after I get out of a relationship, because I think I've only had one that if I was to see him, I was telling Jeff, it would be pow, pow, pow. But I try
pow, 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 we killing each other, or pow, 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 there's sparks, and we.
No sparks. Pow, 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 but he did something that was like, that's never in life something that you do to somebody that you say you love, you care about, you even like a little bit. So I ain't gonna go into details on that because we'd have to have another show. I would need to be on the couch for real. But I try to self-reflect, and I feel like, I don't know. Tell me the question again, because I lost myself. I lost my train of thought.
I'm about to break out the Lionel Richie.
Whatever. Me and DENIKA's trying to have a moment. So
what is it that you want? What do you deserve at this point in your life? What do you want to experience in a relationship?
I want somebody that's all about me and I'm all about them. Because I spent most of my life chasing the career. So I was always working, and I realized now, of course, hindsight is always 20/20, that I was missing out on a lot of life because I was chasing the bag. And now I feel like I'm at a good point to where I'm trying to be not so independent. I want to be codependent. I mean, hopefully I'm saying this right, and hopefully you are saying I'm at least heading in the right direction, because like I said, I've been independent, and independent left me lonely. So now, like I said, I'm trying to be codependent to where you need me, I need you, and I'm trying to pour into you what you need, and you pour into me what I need. And because I feel like, to me, relationships is that simple, to where if I'm doing what I feel like makes you happy and you doing what you feel like makes me happy, then why come we can't be happy? Am I wrong? Is it not that simple?
No, it's not that you're wrong, but let's reverse it. If I'm making me happy and you're making you happy, then happiness is a priority for both of us, and we're going to bring we're going to bring happiness to the space of each other, right? So I want to offer you a reframing for trying, because it's a part of your vernacular, so it's a part of what you are experiencing, right? Rather than saying I'm trying to, change it to I'm choosing to. So I'm choosing to show up in a space of love. I'm choosing to attract, what complements me. When you said all about me, I want someone to be all about me and I want to be all about them. That's not conducive to a healthy connection, right? Because I can't be all about you. I'm a business owner. I'm also a mother, right? I'm a traveler, right? So I can't be all about someone. And I don't want someone to be all about me. I want someone to have their own life. I want someone to have their own friends. I want someone to have their own hobbies, right? I don't want to be someone's everything. It's too much pressure.
Okay. Well, let me, and I probably phrased that wrong because, yeah, I think 24/7 gives you all the flowery and the fluffy, feel good feeling. So I don't want the 24/7. When I say somebody that's all about me, I'm saying their main concern is doing what makes me feel love, showing me love and vice versa. So
Right.
yeah, 24/7, we got to have our own friends because I want to have something to talk to you about that you don't already know. I want to be able to have, those insightful conversations and just, what you doing, Jeff?
I want to get in. I want to say something. That's why I put my hand up. And I'm being honest. Like if I run into somebody, and no offense to you, Jenny, I got love for you. We do a show together. But if I run into somebody like that wants me to be all about them, I'm running the other way.
I did correct it though. Did you not hear me correct it? And maybe I didn't correct it all the way, but I'm saying
I'm not knocking what you said. I'm saying that me personally, I do need my own life. I do need more than I don't like that stuff. Like, okay, I used to work out with a certain friend. We go to the gym together. And then she wanted to come to my house and do this, and just stare at me. Just like, give me some space, man. Like, let me go hang out with the homies. Let me run the streets with the thugs. I'm just saying, just let me breathe. I don't like all that. Why you ain't call me? I can't do all that.
no, I'm not. Yeah, that was not what I'm saying. That was probably what you took from what I said and maybe what I implied inadvertently, but that's not what I want because I don't need you checking for me, like I said, 24/7. If I'm 5 minutes late from work, you check in like, well, where were you? Because that's not good either. So
Right.
yeah, jealousy is hard to deal with.
Yeah.
And can we talk a little bit about jealousy? How do you maneuver a relationship that where the other person had bad experiences and they bring that jealousy and they're on the lookout. They're on the lookout in the relationship with you. How do you navigate that?
Well, jealousy is an extension of insecurity, right? And this is the thing, for everybody who's watching and you guys go to my TikTok or Instagram. I posted a video about red flags, right? And this is the thing.
I saw that.
Somebody cannot hide who they are. It's my responsibility to be a detective in the beginning. Not that I'm looking for things, but that I recognize things when they show up. Jealousy is an extension of insecurity, but you're only going to attract an insecure person if there is some insecurity operating in you. This is why my encouragement always is to people who come on the other side of a broken relationship. Be single, get healed, unpack the baggage, discover and uncover why you attracted this experience, because this person is only an extension of you, right? So jealousy, I don't have to avoid jealousy. I just got to recognize it when it shows up and walk the other way. See, because if I'm a secure person and I understand my worth and I understand my value, when I recognize insecurity, that's a threat to me. Because anything that's insecure can be a threat, right? If there's no security here, then it can be threatening. And that's why it's important for you to know what you desire, what you require, what you need, what works for you, right? Not what doesn't work for you, what works for you. So that you recognize when it shows up and you recognize when it don't.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, especially with women, you know, we overlook so much. And men have this too, because men, you know, they want to protect and provide. So they kind of have the save a hoe syndrome. But women have a save a hoe syndrome too. But women have this warp, I'm going to say what I want to say, warp sense of thinking that they could change somebody. You can't change nobody who doesn't want to be changed. And furthermore, I'm not in the changing business. I'm committed to supporting you. Listen, I get paid for this work. I get paid for this work, and I don't work with everybody. I do not want to work with somebody who is stuck in victim mode, that everybody else is the problem. And they not. They looking for excuses rather than results. Right? It's not difficult if you pay attention, if you listen. Maya Angelou said, I say the rule of Maya. When people show you who they are, and when they tell you who they are, believe them the first time. People will always show you and tell you. Your responsibility, Jenny, in wanting to attract a relationship that complements you, that provides safety. I'm going on your list because I did write down. Where you can exhale, where you can relax. Your responsibility is to recognize when that person shows up, and also to recognize when the imposter shows up. Because if you always dealing with counterfeits, you're not gonna know the real thing, baby. You're gonna have to learn how to identify the real thing. Because ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. And let me tell you, I had to go into that space because I've been married and divorced twice. But I had a relationship blueprint. And, you know, my father was in the home, you know, everybody outside, you know, Jeff loved my dad. Everybody else thought he was a great man. Yeah, he was, but he was not a good husband. And for me, he was not a good father. And so because I didn't have a good relationship with him, I focused on that negative energy, and I ended up marrying my father twice. I attracted two men who had the same qualities, mindset, behaviors in a lot of ways. Controlling, want to do what they want to do, only what they want matters, as my dad did. And so on the other side of the second divorce, I had to sit with me, and I sat with disappointment. I let disappointment teach me for 3 years. Because if you're disappointed, it has nothing to do with the other person. It's all about you. You know what disappointment says? How the hell, why the hell, and what the hell was I thinking, was I doing?
Oh, I've been there.
I've had some of those moments. I've
Yeah.
had some of those moments.
And it's all about you, because I couldn't have been in relationship with those people if I didn't accept what they brought to the table.
That's
right?
true.
If
Yeah.
I wasn't attracting, my relationship attraction point attracted energy that supported all the negative thinking that I was retaining about men and relationships, because I didn't see productive, amazing, powerful, connected relationships. I didn't see it as a child. I didn't see it with uncles. I didn't see it with my parents. My grandparents slept in the same room, but slept in separate beds. I don't understand that to today.
Yeah, that's a little different.
I hear it's a trend that's trying to come back around, you know, that people are saying that separate bedrooms, maybe they get better sleep. But I'm like, where's the connection? I'm not seeing the connection.
Exactly. And on the other side of healing, I made a decision. What do I want? What do I need? What do I require? Again, like I said, I don't need nobody to pay my bills. I don't need nobody to buy me nothing, to feed me. I had to get really deep and serious. We have to go below the surface, man. Jeff and I are from the Bahamas. We know that the treasures are in the deep, honey, not in the shallow. Them little naggy fish in the shallow just picking at you, right? I had to go deep. What do I want? And when I tell you, Jenny and Jeff, I am in relationship with the man of my dreams, my perfect complement. But it's because I move from what I don't want to what I do. And then I move to the belief that if I desire it, I deserve it. And if I deserve it, I can have it.
That's right. That's all I'm saying.
Got it.
That's all I'm saying. I don't mean to look like the bad guy, but it's got to be what I want. And I'm not settling.
Perfect. And you shouldn't. So rather,
too often you run into women who, like you said, you can pay for your own Birkin bag. You can buy your own designer glasses and all that other shit. You run into women who expect you to support them and their needs. Oh, I need to get my hair done. Go get your hair done. What you telling me for? I like I'm supposed to. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
So
I get the bill this time. You get the bill next time. We're like, we equal partners. That's how we doing it. That's the only way I'm doing it. Now, as a man, I do have some beliefs that we should take care of some stuff. Birthdays, anniversaries, or whatever. There are some things we just supposed to do. Open the doors, pull out the chairs. That's me. That's always been me. But unfortunately, you can't treat everybody that you run into like that. You can't open up to everybody. So I'm very selective. And forgive me for being very selective.
But can I ask a question? You're saying selective, and it sounds like fear to
It's
me.
not fair. It's not
To
fair.
me, that's what it sounds like. Because I go into it that, okay, yeah, I might get hurt, but I might also find the love of my life. I try to take each new relationship, like, let's
Right.
just see where it goes. I always have the option to leave. I always have
No, I
to
don't have time to
leave.
waste.
You
I
know,
don't have time to waste.
I
That's
mean,
what.
there's some obvious things that when you see it, it's time to just get ghost. Like a man that puts his hands on you, I'm not dealing with none of that. You put your hands on me, okay. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be safe when I get out, but I'm gone.
So Jenny, I want to offer you a reframing. I'm
Uh-oh.
big about reframing. No, don't babe. It's always a good thing.
Okay.
You said I might get hurt, but I also might find the love of my life. Hot water and cold water don't abide in the same place. Faith and fear can't occupy the same space. So rather than focusing on what can go wrong, just focus only on what can go right. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, I set before you this day, death and life. So we're free will beings. We have the free will to choose. The choice for either or is always there. But we was given the cheat code. Choose life. Look, I'm already telling you which one to choose. Even though the two are on the table, go to life. That's where you want to go. So instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus only on what could go right. We have the choice of either or, right? So choose what you truly want. Let that be a focus of your thoughts. Let that be the intention of your heart.
Well, I try to live in that hope space.
But you trying.
Oh, choose to live in the hope space. I'm learning. It only to live in the space of hope.
Yes.
I'm gonna work on me. I'm gonna work on me.
No, I'm going to.
I'm working. I choose hope. I choose hope. I choose hope.
Yes.
Yes.
I am doing the work to cultivate the type of relationship that I desire and deserve.
Right.
Right? Because when you recognize that it's all about you, you can only attract who you are. But then the universe will also give you opportunities to pass the test, right? So I'm done the work. I was on the dating app. Jeff and I had a conversation about this, but in my spirit, I knew that my guy was on the dating app. So as much as I wanted to get off that dating app, Jenny, I couldn't, because I knew he was there. I don't go out and about. I'm here at work. I'm working with clients. I'm putting together programs and courses, right? I get out very little. If I go to get something to eat, I'm eating. I'm coming back to do some work with a client or to do some courses, right? And so met someone on a dating app. Met him out. We was going to shoot pool, right? And I came out like very casual, but I guess I got a shape. And he was going, man, oh, you so this shape and that. I tell you right now, I'll never cheat on you. Red flag number 1.
What?
I'll never cheat on you. Red flag number 1. Why the hell are we talking about cheating on the first date? You will never cheat on me. You a cheater. You already telling me. You already
identified himself.
But see, my responsibility was to catch it. I've done the work, honey. I'm passing tests. And then the second part, see, I am not anal. I am not OCD, but I believe in order. My house got to be in order. It got to be clean. It got to be tidy. It don't need to be spotless. But we go into his truck because he wants to show me something. So he's a weed smoker. I already knew he was a weed smoker. That wasn't a big deal for me. You know, I don't smoke weed. I'll do an edible occasionally if I feel like it. But when we went in his truck, his console in the middle was full of ash. Red flag number 2. That's all I needed. That was it. That was the first and the last time. And it wasn't a date. It was a meet and greet, right? Because people have to understand too the difference between dating and just going to meet somebody to get to know them. There is a big difference. It's not a first date.
Tell us about the differences after you finish your story. Yeah, tell us.
Well, needless to say, that was done, right? Because you have to have the test to even know for yourself what you have learned, right? And I wasn't desperate, so I didn't need no relationship. This is one of the issues and challenges with a lot of people. They're so desperate to be in some sort of connection that they accept anything, that they settle for anything, right? There's how raw could we be on the show? Because I want to respect the space.
Well, we try to be a family show, but we need to wash Jeff's mouth out with soap sometime.
Okay, so there is D and there is P, fill in the blanks everywhere, right? We could get D and we could get P from anywhere. And if you just want D or P, it's all over the place. But there's a whole lot of shit that comes with that. But if you want connection, if you want intimacy, if you want safety, if you want a space where you can exhale, that you don't need to be looking for D or P, because you're not gonna find those things in those arenas, right? So if you're on a dating app, I mean, how many people on a dating app? It's like a job. All you're doing is this. First thing is, if somebody, okay, let me put it this way. For me, I am someone who's very intentional, and I'm someone who's very specific. So if you don't have the time to fill out a profile and you got only one picture, I'm going past you. I don't care how good that one picture looks, because there's a lot of catfishing. I need to see different aspects of you, right? Going past you. But if I see something, you got a nice profile, you got nice pictures, so then we gonna do a little conversation, text for a very short period of time, and then we're gonna talk. But I have a book, and it's on my website. And Jeff, thank you for posting my website. It's called Dating with Purpose, and it is a playbook for dating. I highly recommend anybody who's in the dating space or interested in getting into a relationship, go to my website under products and get that book. It is literally a playbook. You need to start asking very specific questions. You need to start being very clear about who you are and the space that you're in. So I tell women this, Jenny, all the time. If you are a woman who wants to be married, that need to be one of the first things you say in this conversation, because you need to ascertain real quick if that is your goal, whether or not this person wants to be married. Because there are some people who they just don't want to be married. So if I'm being clear about that, I'm not worrying about running you off, because guess what? If you're not interested in being married, then I don't want you here anyway. Yeah. You need to be talking about that, not what's your favorite color. Who the hell cares, right? What are your relationship goals? How do you handle conflict? What's your relationship with your mama? This is one of the questions women need to be asking men. What's your relationship with your daddy? That's one of the questions men need to be asking women, because we bring mother and father issues to the relationship.
Yes.
Right? We need to learn how to be very clear and very specific. So if we're talking and it's like, okay, want to see this person in person, but I always used to have a video call, honey, because you ain't catfishing me. I'm not going to be confused if I walk into a place looking for you and you're not in there, somebody else sitting in this chair that you're supposed to be sitting in, right? Yeah. Again, it's a process. There's a process to everything. When you're going for a job, there's a process. You fill out an application, there's an interview, you talking to the person, you asking very specific questions. If you're going to get a house, there's a process, there's an application, you have an interview, you're being asked very specific questions. There's requirements for everything that's important in life. We need to understand the importance of having requirements in our relationship. So when we meet each other, I want to see if the vibe is the same way that it is on the phone. But if there's no vibe on the phone, we don't even need to meet and greet. There's plenty that we can read out through them phone conversations and them video calls.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
and that situation I told you about, the vibes were good. The person I was telling you about, because what I thought would be 10-minute conversations became 90-minute conversations, and we had to force ourselves to hang up. And that's a pretty good vibe. So I'm thinking about planning dinners and all kinds of other shit that I don't do. I thought about doing for this person. And I'm like, how did it get like this? And she said, because we're pouring into each other's cup. And that always stuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? And her ex was my guy. He was my guy, you know, confident dude. Dark skin like me, just well dressed, you know, and she's gorgeous. She's like a supermodel. And he would just sit back and come to the club, and then he go this way, she go that way, and all the guys are gawking at her or whatever. But he knew what he had, and she knew what she had. He had a queen, she had a king. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about those. Oh, I need to get my, I need to do this or do that. You know, I ain't doing.
But can I say this though? I think men, when they say, yeah, or we don't understand your need for sex, but you guys don't understand that we are the keepers of all that y'all hold dear. And all we have to do is pick up a phone and we can get it whenever we want it. So we want from you guys, we want the emotional, we want the holding the hands, the looking in the eyes, and the cuddling, the holding. We want all of that so that we can get to the point that you're wanting us to get to.
And see, this is the thing that I go back to, knowing what you want and knowing that you deserve it and creating space only for that to come in. Because you talk about that. See, because hand holding is very important to me. Like I'm very much an affectionate person. I'm very much you being a gentleman, opening the door for me. Yes. So my guy, on our very first in-person meet, he grabbed for my hand. He opened the door. He walked me to my car, right? My car, I pressed the button, and I've been opening it myself for a long time. So I usually would get to the door and just open it. But he stood there and then closed my door for me, right? So again, you have to know what you want so you can recognize it. You have to know what you want so you can recognize when it isn't there. But you got to focus on the fact that what I desire, I deserve. What I deserve, I can have. So if that's the truth, if I can speak those things that be not though they are and they will be, then I just need to be speaking in the affirmative, speaking in the positive, having the faith the size of a mustard seed that says, that perfect partner for me is out there. And I believe in people being a perfect complement for you.
Like hand and glove, peanut butter and jelly.
I believe in that. 100%.
Jeff and Jenny.
Wow.
You know what?
We're pretty dope.
After the show.
No, we're pretty dope. We don't have.
But you know, you said something, and I want to go to that. People come into our life for a reason and a season in relationships, yes. Right? And it's important to recognize what something is, but also recognize what it isn't. So you talked about you and this person, and that you identify that you're pouring into each other. Because we're pouring into each other, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're soulmates. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're future husband and wife. I remember on the other side of my first divorce, and you know my first husband, and I was broken. I was broken. I was emotionally destroyed because The day that I told him in the morning it was over because I discovered he was having a relationship with 2 different women. And we were in talks of moving to Nassau from Grand Bahama at that time, right? And I discovered that in the morning and I told him it was over. And that night, by 12 o'clock midnight, I was looking at my sister's dead body in a morgue. I was destroyed. I was devastated. It was the worst. June 8th, 1999 was the worst day of my life. And I'm here now. I'm raising 3 young children, 10, 8, and 4. I'm trying to be strong for my mom because I'm always this strong person, and, you know, trying to be strong for my dad, and I'm trying to be strong for my kids, and I'm trying to be everything for everybody else. And I was going through so much. And I met this guy, and I actually knew I was going to meet somebody. I actually, Jeff had gone to Florida, so was coming back on Discovery, and he was a customs officer. And met him, and he just started having a conversation with me. I had some gospel tapes. I put them down. He picked them up. We started having a conversation, exchange numbers. And when I tell you, Spirit used this man to pour into me. This man poured. We never had sex. We kissed. We held hands. We walked on the beach. You know, we had lunch together. We never had sex. But when I tell you, and I always say this, Spirit used him to pour into me, to bring me up, to help me to get through this situation. He was an emotional pouring into, right? So again, people come into our life for seasons and reasons. Very few people will ever come into your life for a lifetime. You might never have someone in your life for a lifetime, so I don't even use that, right? But we also have to recognize even the past relationships, Jenny, you know, what they serve to teach us, because relationships are relationships. They are teaching us about ourselves, and they are teaching us about life. And so I have learned to honor every relationship that I've been in, because it has supported me in being the woman that I am today. And I think she's amazing. I love her. If nobody else loves her, I love her. I don't need nobody else to love her.
We love you, Miss DENIKA. Imparting the love life lessons for us today.
This is like some deep shit, man, for real. Like we have to like a 10-part series.
Hot seat.
Yeah,
I'm a little on the hot seat, but I'm taking it all in. I'm taking it all in, because that's what I try to do. Is I try not to.
That's what you want.
That's what I'm choosing to do. I've chosen to try to learn the lesson that particular relationship was.
I've chosen to learn. I choose to learn. You keep throwing try in there, and I'm telling you, you're never going to look at the word try the same way.
I'm working on it.
Not choosing to try.
I choose to learn a lesson from my past relationships to help me be better for the next person. That's what I've chosen.
To choose to be better for who?
For the next relationship that I'm going to be in.
To be
I'm always choosing to better myself.
To be better for me.
To be better
so
for
that I can pour better
into someone. Yes. I'm working on my phrasing. Choosing to be better about my phrasing.
But understand that words are seeds, right? Words are very powerful. You know, for those people who believe in the creation, you know, there are different aspects of that story. But if you choose to believe in the creation, everything that was created in the beginning was spoken into existence.
Yes.
So the power of the word is what creates. And so every word that we speak is a seed that we are planting. So every seed has the potential for the thing. So if I'm speaking a word that has a potential, then I want to be very intentional about the word that I speak, because if it is in opposition to what I want to create and cultivate and grow, then I don't need to be planting that seed. I don't need to be saying that word. And this is one of the challenges with relationships, because we've been so ingrained with negativity when it comes to relationships. And we speak these things. Well, every word that you speak is a seed, and every seed will yield after its kind. So if you're afraid of relationships, if you're afraid of being cheated on, if you're afraid of being used, if you're afraid of being manipulated, if no women are good, if no men are good, then all you're going to attract is piece of shit women and piece of shit men. We have to change the way that we think. We have to change the way that we speak, and we have to change the way that we feel, because all of those aspects are creative.
Wow.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The website is www.denikacarothers.com. And you go there. Denika, tell them about the book once again, man, the dating book.
Yeah, just go to my website. It's Dating with Purpose. It's an ebook, so it's an automatic download. And if you are desiring a relationship in the beginning of a relationship, or deciding that you want to get out there, put yourself out there again and see what's out there, I highly recommend. You know, the Jeff Fox Show is a sports show, honey. It is the playbook, honey. Them football players and basketball players, they got a playbook to be the best at what they're doing. It is a playbook to help you to be successful in your attraction of the type of person that you desire to be in a relationship with.
No doubt. And I know I'm on the right course because, like I said, I ain't settling. I'm not.
But don't focus on that. Don't focus on I'm not settling.
I want what I want. I want something very specific. You said that's what you said to look for.
But listen to what I'm saying with an open heart. Do not stay in the place of what you are not going to do.
True.
Because remember now, every word is a seed. What is the word that you're speaking? Settling, right? We don't want to survive. We want to thrive. But if we're always talking about surviving and life is so hard and we out here hustling in these streets.
I get it. I get that. I want some, I want that queen, and like I said, someone like you said that can buy her own Birkin bag. That ain't looking for me for that. Because there are women out there that want to date men out there for the purpose of us paying their bills.
Yeah, but baby, that's not the type of woman that you want to be with, and you need to stop focusing on her, because that's why she keeps coming across your path, because you're focusing on her.
I'm in the nightclub environment a lot, and trust me, that's pretty much what you get in those spaces. So that's why I always kept my options open. Like you said, she's out there, right? Well, she could be at Publix. She could be, where else do I
go? Oh my, he don't even know.
She on the sidelines at the football field.
Yeah, she might be in the Heat game. She could be anywhere.
She might be a guest that you bring on your show.
She might be.
She don't need to be in the nightclub.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? But when you open up space, don't be attached to where she is. Just know that she's out there and you're gonna connect with her. And so the next time someone tells you, I'm looking for someone to buy me a Birkin bag, you can say, "Oh, that's very interesting. I hope that works out for you." And you take an about face and head to the left or to the right.
Yep. Real. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it, right?
Jenny, you look like something's on your mind.
No, I'm taking it all in. I'm choosing to learn from you because you got a lot of good stuff. You got a lot of good stuff.
I told you, she's dope. She's dope.
I wasn't ready, but yes,
you were not
all that he advertised you to be. All that and then some.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to call you though. Can I call you?
Yes, but that's what I was just gonna say, Jenny. I think you need to go to www.denikacarothers.com and schedule a session. Let's sit down and have a conversation. Because, babe, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, let me check in with Spirit to see if I can say this on the show. Okay, I had to say it a different way. You are not making space for all that you deserve to come in.
Okay.
There are some things there that are keeping it out. So there are some blocks that you need to identify so you can release, because you are fabulous, but you're not quite tapped into how fabulous you are yet.
Well, I will say that is definitely an on point assessment because when I was growing up, I wasn't the pretty girl, and I'm just now later in life feeling like I'm okay. I like me. When I look in the mirror, I see somebody that I like, that I love,
You're
and
not
I
you're not
know,
okay. You're not
huh?
okay. You're not okay. You're amazing. You're
Okay, I'm
beautiful.
amazing.
You're powerful. You're all that in a bag of sour cream and onion potato chips, honey, and we don't care who don't like sour cream and onion, right? But you see, you're like, I'm okay. No, you're not okay. You're amazing.
Pop
You're
your shit. Pop
beautiful.
your shit.
You're powerful. You deserve the best in life because you are the best in your life.
I'm the best.
You're the shit. Yes, ma'am. So, Jenny, go to www.DenikaCarothers.com and schedule a call to speak with me and anybody else out there. And if this hits you in a way where you have a little attitude, then me and you need to have a conversation. Because wherever you're uncomfortable, that is an indication that that's something that needs to be cleared. Because that's something that is obstructing you from truly having what you desire.
There you have it. The great Denika Carruthers. Damn! Did we go deep or what?
Deep.
I mean, and I opened up in front of everybody and told all my business, but you know what it is. Like I said, it was going to be like sitting on a couch. And I was watching you, Jenny Jones. You look like you're on the couch. And I'm sure I did as well.
Yeah.
And that's, Denika, that's what you do to people. You make them open up. You make all the hard conversations easy. And we appreciate you for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Denika.
Thank you, Miss Jenny.
We'll be talking.
We'll catch up to you next time, all right?
The girl. All right.
Call me.
Yay.
All right, everybody. Denika Carruthers. Woo!
Got hot, Jeff.
Huh?
The seat got hot. I was kind of squirming a little bit.
Yeah.
It got hot.
Shout out to Janae Tate from Hilo News. Janae looking at me different now. Oh, damn, Jeff got issues.
Man. But we all have issues. Like I said, it comes from living life. But can you move past them and live a productive life is what we want, what we choose, what we need to choose to do.
I don't like having a relationship.
I'm learning. Did you see that?
Yeah. And that was deep as shit, man. Like for real. That got a little too deep for me, but
I'm choosing to call Miss Denika and get that book so that we can be all that we can be.
And to think, I've known her all my life. And as she said, I knew her father. I knew her sister, the one who passed away. Oh, gorgeous girl. Gorgeous woman. But I had a crush on her in high school. But I knew everybody. So it's I think I'm on the right path. And I think a lot of people needed to hear that conversation. And I know we helped somebody. So we had to put all the basketballs and the baseballs. Yeah. You know, we had to not talk about the Dolphins and the Heat and, whatever, and get into the relationship talk. So you see the website right there, www.DenikaCarothers.com. Go there, sign up, get a session in with her, and she'll help change your life. No doubt about it.
For sure.
So, man, this has been a crazy whatever Wednesday talking about love, shit that I don't like to talk about.
Talking about how broken Jeff is.
I am not broken.
I'm sorry. I'm just messing with you.
I'm not broken. But I just wanted, the ladies to know that I'm not telling them to give up the cookie all the time. But give us some cookies sometimes when we deserve, like Scooby-Doo. You did a good deed. Scooby snack. Don't be stingy with it. And sex, do we not, fellas? You know,
My goodness.
that's all I'm saying.
My goodness.
And by the way, I got to give my friend props. Sinead Tate, make sure you follow her at High Low News, local black media. She's outstanding. She does a great show with Papa Keith. I forgot the name of it, but it comes on every Wednesday on YouTube. Follow her at Sinead Tate. Sinead, if you're still there, hit me with the comment on the name of it. But it's a great show. As you know, we're in the political season right now, and we trying to rock the vote. I didn't tell you, Jenny Jones, but Sinead will be joining me on Friday here on the Jeff Fox Show. Unfortunately, you will be out of town, but, you know, I'll hold it down for you.
Just send me the link just in case if I can pop in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get the souls to the polls.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Up against the break, everybody. Before we wrap it up, let's hit a commercial break and we'll be right back on the Jeff Fox Show with Jenny Jones.
Whether you show up for yourself, whether you show up for your kids, whether you show up for your sisters and your daughters, I need you to show up. It's very important that we show up. I'm going to tell you a little quick story. I went to the DNC in Chicago, and I've never preached politics to my kids. When I came back, I woke up my son, and you know what he said to me? Dad, in 4 years, can I go with you? We have to show up for our children. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We show up for so many things that don't matter, that don't affect our daily lives. Trust me, I've seen it. But this is how we affect our daily lives. This is how we affect the lives of our children that are coming up. And this is how we change a narrative that isn't true. It isn't true. So fellas, I'm talking to you specifically today. Please, let's show everybody how powerful we can be and what happens when we come together. When we come together and do what's best for our communities. Does that make sense? I'm going to see y'all at the polls.
I got to say, you know, I have done a lot of rallies, so I don't usually get nervous. But I was feeling some kind of way following Eminem. Now, I notice my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on my sweater already, mom's spaghetti. I'm nervous, but on the surface I look calm and ready to drop bombs, but I keep on forgetting. Dun, 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 dun.
There's this image in my mind about the symbolic parade.
First ever championship parade.
I want to be part of a team that simply wants to try to achieve that objective someday.
I use the acronym Martin, most admired, respected team in the NBA. That's what I want, a team that both of us could feel that was respected not only locally, but nationally, that mattered and counted, to the community. Even when you didn't win, because there's all different levels of winning. There's winning the championship, which is very hard, but there's another level of getting to the finals. You celebrate that. There's something about getting to the quarterfinals. You celebrate that. Even making the playoffs. They will advance. But what you're telling your fan base is that we respect you enough to be competitive every year.
I think you're going to take great pride in watching us play.
Mickey has always invested the resources that we needed to be able to acquire the players. We became globally respected with our culture.
Hello, Miami. Remember this? I'm going to bring a championship to Miami, I promise.
We're proud to be part of something that's significant in sports.
It's my distinct pleasure and honor to introduce you to the new president and head coach of the Miami Heat, Pat Riley.
I think the one thing that keeps me going and keeps me dreaming and trying to develop this image, I don't know if it's Biscayne Boulevard, but there's this image in my mind about the symbolic parade, this championship parade, and I think everybody in this great city of Miami would like to achieve that also.
Your introductory press conference took place on the Carnival Imagination. If you can just take us back to that day.
That day, I was absolutely exhilarated by the opportunity to change and come to Miami and build something with Mickey. And I just remember how I felt coming on the imagination, and my mind went to an image of a desired state that you want to get to. I've always believed in this, and you got to see it every day, you got to believe in it every day, and then you got to pass that vision to your players or your staff on what it's going to look like the day that you win. So I started to think about this parade, this imaginary championship parade, just a sea of championship hats, t-shirts, and smiles. And we did achieve that symbolic parade.
The Miami Heat win their first championship.
When you win a title, it's an explosion of euphoria and laughter and tears and joy.
Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat! See, that's what I'm comfortable talking about.
Well,
got me all on the couch.
Sometimes you got to step outside the comfort zone. That's how you grow. That's how you grow, stepping outside of the comfort zone. But that was deep. That was deep, and
that shit is exhausting.
Ooh, I know. I need to go down and take me a nap now.
Oh man. Man. I don't want nobody say nothing to me. Oh man, that was wild. That was wild. It really was. It really was.
Oh yeah, I'm reaching out to her. I choose to reach out to her.
No, dope, man.
She is all of that.
She will have you walking with a swag. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it is what it is. You know, no doubt. It's been a great day, man. Great show. Heat game tonight. I want to congratulate Jonquel Jones once again. She's also from Freeport in the Bahamas, and she's the MVP of the WNBA championship. We're going to go out and salute her on winning the WNBA MVP. And, man, I'd love to be there for that parade. They will have a ticker tape parade in New York City tomorrow. And I bet you they get 1 million people out there. Mayor Eric Adams definitely mentioned it. A big parade in New York for the Liberty tomorrow.
We are excited. Congratulations, New York Liberty, for winning your first WNBA title. You made us proud, and we're going to make you proud. We're going to give you a ticker tape parade, 10 a.m. on Thursday morning. And then after that, we're going to have an amazing ceremony right here at City Hall to say thank you to our heroes. Congratulations, New York Liberty WNBA champions.
It's all about the chip, baby. It's all about the chip.
You know how New York do it, so it's probably going to be off the chain.
Yeah, it's going to be big time.
Right. It's New York, baby.
No doubt. It's been a great Whatever Wednesday. I want to wish you a safe trip on your journey.
Thank you.
Wish you a safe trip. Yeah, that's right.
Co-host.
Man. Wish you a safe trip. Come back to us, you know, and bring me a gift from wherever you are going.
The ATL, baby. I'm going to the ATL.
Anything except a Dirty Birds t-shirt.
Anything but?
Yeah, anything but that. Like
Okay.
I can't do the Dirty Birds, but ATL, so deaf something, you know. It is what it is. Oh, by the way, everybody, we will be at Grails in Wynwood tomorrow night. We'll be at Grails Sports Bar in Wynwood. Join us every Thursday for Thursday Night Football. We'll be there watching whoever plays. And we're going to have some Canes and Knowles in the building. DJ Epps is going to be there. Grimas is going to be there. Paul from WSPN is going to be there. It's going to be like a lot of sports fans.
Who was the last one?
Paul. Claude.
Oh, Claude.
Yeah. Claude's going to be in the house. DJ Epps. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Tommy Green, Remix Sports Media, the whole crew. Every Thursday, the Jeff Fox Show with Jenny Jones will be there at Grail Sports Bar in Wynwood every Thursday night. Just Google it.
There, though. Did you forget? I'm leaving in the morning, so I won't be there.
I said you were going. I said every Thursday we'll be there, but you're going. Never mind. Been on this shit.
But I'm pumped. Anyway, Jeff will be there tomorrow at Grail, so you can see Jeff. And the next time, for sure, I'm going to try to be in the house.
Bye, Jenny.
I'm choosing to be in the house at Grail's.
No
for
doubt.
the show with Jenny J. Love Jones.
See ya.
Aaron Judge, the superstar, is locked in.
Shohei Ohtani, he is the most remarkable baseball player ever.
Aaron Judge, a titanic shot. Walk-off grand slam. No way. 50 home runs. Judge has done it again. Shohei Ohtani arrives in October.
Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani lead the Dodgers and Yankees into the Fall Classic. Game 1 of the World.
Raised, I was taught to love no matter the circumstances, especially for people who do right by you. I'm grateful that I had a chance to serve the sun, but I am very upset with the reaction to a man that has had the world against him for the past 4 years. And he put his body and life on the line for this city every single day, regardless of your perception, regardless of what you thought should happen with him. He committed every single day that I've been here to be the best that he can be for this team. And I know I come from the deep South, Birmingham, Alabama, Bessemer, Alabama. So I know the standard that hungry fans want. But the way I was raised, I will never pull on a man when he's down. But I will be the person to lift him up. And that, all of us have unique experiences. All of us have circumstances, conditions, and facts that we face every single day. And I pride myself in being a man of increase and being a man that wants the best out of everybody. I tell myself every morning what I want for myself, I want for everyone. And I do not want the treatment that Deshaun Watson has received from these passionate fans. I know you love this game. When I first got here, I knew these were some amazing fans. But Deshaun was treated badly. And now he has to overcome another obstacle. So I'm going to support him. I'm going to lift him up. And I'm going to be there for him. Because I
The Jeff Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports Media.